One more. 3, 4, 5. Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to the RP Geeks. I'm Sam Grayson. Here with me are Triforce of Doom, Red Nova, and Canther.
Sup?
Hello.
And it is time for more Final Fantasy XIV. Alphino has established his new grand company, and we've got a glimpse of the future.
Yep.
Alright, level 50 quest, Traitor in the Midst.
Here we go.
Try as I might, I cannot shake a creeping sense of dark foreboding. But it avails us not to fret about the unknown. We must concentrate instead on the problems of the present. The primals have been relatively quiet of late, and the beast tribes who summon them are under constant surveillance by the grand companies. Should any suspicious activity be afoot, you may be certain that we will hear of it. And until such time as a permanent solution to the primal problem has been found, we can do little but wait and observe. As for the Ascians, Ryanje is wholly dedicated to finding the means by which we may defeat the Dark Beings. Let us pray for good tidings on that front. But all of this you knew already. Let us speak then of more current matters, in particular the state of the Crystal Braves. Alphino did well to found the organization, but ensuring its smooth operation is another matter entirely. Though I doubt not he is doing his best, I felt that a helping hand or two would not go astray. To this end, I offered to send one of the Archons to assist him, but he declined. You know how he can be, independent to a fault and singularly loath to accept help. Save, of course, when that help comes from you. Alphino has entrusted countless matters of import to your care in the past, and I believe he would not hesitate to do so again, were you to offer. I should be most grateful if you would go to him, and support him in whatever manner you are able.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, aside from us, he's always pretty much kept to himself.
Yep. Okay.
I should check on the achievement guy later to see what I could turn in.
Achievos. Hello, Alphino.
I'm talking to him.
Okay. What is it, Harris? Do be concise. I'm rather busy. You would lend a hand, you say? I see. Well, now that you mention it, there is a matter that wants for attention. Given its sensitive nature, I was hesitant to entrust it to my braves, but the demands upon my time are such that I had little choice. Which is not to say that my men want for labor. Though we are but newly formed, there is already a great demand for our services, and we are hard-pressed to answer all petitions. But I digress. Fact is, I would sooner attend to this particular matter myself, but my presence is required elsewhere. That being the case, I have entrusted its resolution to my second-in-command, Captain Ilbert. Tell him I sent you, and he will furnish you with the particulars. My thanks in advance, Harris.
Alright.
And Ilbert is right over here.
At least this base area is small enough to where you can just get everywhere quick.
Yep. I'm sad that we never get that salute as an emote.
Hail to you, Scion. How might we serve you?
Yay, voice acting.
Commander Leveilleur bade you serve us? These are welcome tidings indeed. Given the sensitive nature of the task, I could not rely on one of my own. That
Dude's
which
practically
I'm
got a
about to tell
mullet
you,
going.
I tell you in the strictest confidence.
Gotta be super duper secret.
Some days ago, we received certain documents from an anonymous source. They notified us of the presence of a Garlean agent within the ranks of one of the grand companies. Following
I feel like you should know who Ilbert's VA is.
Identified a suspect among the Immortal Flames,
Hold on.
whom we detained for questioning. Alas, the man was not our agent. He was but one of many men in the agent's employ.
Richard Epgar.
Ah, yep, that explains it.
We pressed the traitor for a name, but he had none to give. He claims never to have met his master, whom he knows only as the Ivy.
Ah, yes. This
He
whole
was,
shtick.
however, certain that this ivy had coiled itself around every part of the immortal flames. It would seem our quarry joined the company some time ago, and gradually recruited others to his cause. These conspirators are the vines by which he learns our secrets, all without exposing himself. It won't be easy to identify the ivy amidst this tangled mass of subterfuge, but we have a tendril in our hands, and we shall follow it all the way to the gnarled root.
This dude has a way of sticking to metaphors.
Yep.
Now, much as I would prefer to proceed with due discretion, circumstances demand that this matter be settled post-haste. Garlemald's War of Succession nears its end, and it is feared that the Empire will soon resume its march on Eorzea. When it does, we can ill afford to have traitors in our midst. The ivy must be rooted out now. We must begin by apprising General Reborn of our findings. I would ask that you accompany me to the Hall of Flames, and remain on hand to see that things go smoothly. Assuming the ivy's tendrils are...
Yeah, it makes sense why you'd want, like, his scion to help you with
An
this.
investigation is underway, and if that is the case, he may well move against us. We must be prepared for anything, while taking care not to betray our purpose by seeming prepared. A simple enough task for a one-man army like you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gotta be sneaky. Sneak's knocking.
Alright, the Hall of Flames.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Nice. Hello.
Hello, El Amigo.
Hello, Moto.
One game I need to boot up again later is Splatoon 2. I've been working on getting my ranks up. At A- with 2 of the modes.
Nice.
Yeah, B plus with the other 2 modes.
There you are.
Yep.
There you is.
Well, well. What brings you here, my friend?
Heard you might have a bit of a, I guess you could say, weed problem. I'm going off the whole Ivy metaphor. It makes
Yep,
sense.
yep.
Behest. Greetings, Reborn. It has been a while.
It's just still kind of funny the way you put it.
Hilbert, you old scoundrel. When they told me you'd be visiting, I scarce believed my ears.
You son of a bitch.
But look at you.
Biatch.
The honored captain of the Crystal Bloody Braves. Who'd have imagined, eh?
Not many, but fewer still would have imagined your destiny lay in politics, old friend.
Hey, still cloaked now unlocked.
Aye. We've both come
Yay.
far, have we not? Lest you wonder, Hilbert and I go back a long way. We've been friends and rivals since we were lads. The last time we saw each other, El Amigo had just fallen, so you can guess how many summers it's been. And in all that time, not a word from the fool.
Ah, well, my dealings tended toward the modest and mundane, unlike some I could mention. As I hear it, no sooner did you reach Thanalan than the brass blades clapped you in irons and dragged you off to die on the blood sands. Being a stubborn sort, you won 1,000 matches and earned yourself a place in the people's hearts while you were about it. Then, with your mountain of prize money, you bought the Colosseum and secured a seat on the Syndicate. Those balls, brother! Rags to riches does not do it justice.
Those
You're a
balls.
hero to the common man.
Bah, spare me. I am no hero. If anyone is worthy of that title, it's our friend here. Next to him, I'm little more than a glorified butcher. But you, Ilbert, you sell yourself short. By all accounts, you are an adventurer of some standing.
I like to think that I did my part for the greater good. But if you're no hero, then I'm no adventurer, not in this company. Anyway.
And use it.
I have tidings.
Huh. Passive-aggressive compliments is, something.
I've let it be known that this meeting is a reunion between old friends. None will give your visit a second thought. To convene elsewhere would only attract attention. Let us speak here, in plain view of all.
Smart.
So it is we who have been compromised. Teleji Adeleji's machinations have shaken Ul'dah to her foundations. In such uncertain times, a man's loyalty may be bought for a fistful of gil. But if this snake has truly been in our midst for as long as you say, we must needs consider a far graver possibility. Conspiracy. Could it be that the Monitorists have been in league with the Empire from the first? Very well. I will have my most trusted men investigate the matter. Continue your inquiries in the meantime. It does me well to see you again, old friend. When next we meet, let it be over a flagon of ale.
I look forward to it. Let us reminisce of bygone days, and drink to the future of our homeland. Flame General. You wear the mantle well, old friend. I must work hard if I'm to keep up. Well, it would seem your services were not required after all. I dare say we have Reborn's prudence to thank for that. Still, I was glad of your presence. My thanks, Scion.
You're welcome. My job here is done, but you didn't do anything.
I sat there and looked pretty. That was my job.
Yeah. I mean, we were there as an option at least, so there's that. It is rare to see them acknowledge. Yeah, the main character was mostly just there to hear what happened. Oh, they're still right over there. There.
All right. Level 50 quest, back and forth. Our hunt for the Ivy begins in earnest, Scion. Suffice it to say we must tread warily. One misstep may well cost us our lives. Business here is concluded for the time being. Let us return to the Rising Stones and report to Commander Levier. And back we go. Beep. 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 Yeah.
Wait, what? Dude, I forgot a quest there.
Wait, what?
Sage quest. That's what I'm missing.
I'm talking to Alpha now.
Okay.
Don't you love him?
Alphinaud's a good boy.
Hint of sarcasm right there. Oh, no.
Your return from
Really?
Ul'dah, Commander. Not a moment too soon. Something has happened. Trouble? You will recall that the Fourth was tasked with reconnoitering the rendezvous site used by the Ivy's minion and his Imperial contacts. Soon after you left, we received word that the unit was ambushed en route to its destination. God damn it. According to the report, one of ours has been taken captive. The Garleans are not wont to treat their foemen with dignity, and I have great fears for his safety. I must dispatch a rescue party at once. Call those braves who are afield. Begging your pardons, Commander, but we have not the time. I'm afraid I must ask you for your aid once more, Scion. An ill-prepared rescue party will only serve to provide the Garleans with more captives, yet time is of the essence. Simply put, you are the best chance we have. Captain Nilbert has the right of it. I trust you are willing? Of course you are. Now, Elaine of the Fourth lies in wait at the Tangle near the entrance to Castrum Sentry. Seek her out and she will apprise you of the situation.
Alright. Captive situations always suck.
Yep.
So, where's the Tangle?
Outside and to the west.
Southwest of Mordona.
Yep.
Okay.
Ew.
So, around where we got that match tech.
Yeah, in that general direction.
Yep.
Okay.
Zoomy crab.
Ew.
Crab go zoom.
Yeah, I'll never get over how good this FF6 remix is for the Magitech mount.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hello.
Hello, amigo.
Would aid us in this rescue mission? We are in your debt, Warrior of Light. Our time is against us, so allow me to brief you on the situation. The Garleans fell upon us without warning, wounding poor Resh and hauling her away to the castrum yonder. Outnumbered as we were, it was all we could do to flee and regroup. Even as we speak, the Garleans may be interrogating Resh, or worse. With her hurts, I fear that she will not long survive their attentions. We must rescue her without delay. Our order may yet be in its infancy, but the bond that binds us is strong as mithril. None of us will stand by while a comrade suffers. We, the remnants of the Fourth, will infiltrate Castrum Sentry. Please help us find Resh before it is too late. Okie dokie.
But funny how a fate spawned in the middle of all that.
Yeah. Psyche, I'll have fun. Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh, no.
Well,
Okay, they're still alive. I was gonna start by hitting them all with bio. Always a good option.
Yep. Yep. Where am I? Resh! Thank the gods we found you. And thank you, Warrior of Light. Now, to quit this accursed place. Resh cannot move with those wounds. She will need to be carried out. I believe a diversion is in order. Might we trouble you to provide one? Given your reputation, I suspect the Garleans would be only too happy to grant you their undivided attention. If you were to create a commotion within the catch room, we should be able to steal away unnoticed. To speak again once we are safely outside these walls.
Oh, this is gonna be cathartic.
Hey, assholes! Fuck you! Grab some suction cups, start climbing up one of the towers. Fuck you, I'm suction cup man! Look at me go!
That's your Riley's newest creation.
Yeah.
What would his weakness even be?
Who?
Like, if there was an actual suction cup man in Mega Man.
Oh. Probably Acid Man.
Probably.
Or Window Cleaner Man, who knows?
No, Window Man would be the one weak to him.
Fair.
Once you, speaking of Pimations, though, one thing I've really been enjoying is him and his roommate sitcom series.
Oh yeah,
That's been glorious.
Crab. Zoomy Crab!
And I got Chocobo.
Oh.
Yep.
Ugh.
And round 2.
Fight!
Fight.
Round 2. Fight.
Barrier!
Teamwork.
Yay.
Hey. Zoomy Crab.
Big crabs! Zoom, zoom, zoom! Oh yeah, you two are together, that's why.
Yep.
I remember doing that solo by myself. As
Me
a white
too.
mage.
We're back. I have awaited your return most anxiously, my friend. You've done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe, and we've suffered no further casualties. Words cannot well express my gratitude. All that is left is to report the mission's success to Commander Levier. I shall go on ahead to the Rising Stones.
Oh, whoops. Accidentally clicked on mount twice. Since that's also dismount.
Yep.
Oh. God, that guy's freaking me out. Oh.
That's a loud engine, good lord.
Eh.
Oh, great. He transformed. Motorcycle.
Who's driving?
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
You know, someone's just driving past my street with a really loud engine.
It's me, didn't you know?
It's me, Austin.
I'm your worst nightmare.
Red's been really quiet.
Seriously, who the hell is out there making all that noise?
It does me well to see you thus returned. Without not your prowess, entering an enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture. I must confess to having been a trifle anxious. Here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescued is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert ministrations, the danger has passed. You have my gratitude, Harris. Hello, Ilbert. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Rest shows you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time, but we can ill afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire's not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them. It may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Harris, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I am afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Kurthis. I've been granted an audience with an Ishgardian dignitary, you see, and the man expressly requested your presence.
So we're getting back to this plot line.
Yep. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. Shall depart as soon as you're ready.
And to think, this all happened because we just happened to run into Y'shtola.
Yep. Yeah, I think we got time for at least one more.
Alright.
Alright. Level 50, coming to turn. We've been blessed with a rare opportunity, Harris. An audience with an ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgard. We are to treat with Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We would be wise to court his favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Emmerich wishes to meet the man behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The antecedent should see the wisdom of this plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Kurthis. Mayhap you feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with the stroke of a pen than the thrust of a sword.
I was looking through quest removing patch 5.3 during that part. Just before Ramu, there would have been 3 more quests we would have had to do before that.
Yep.
That they took out.
Yep.
Hello, Minfilia.
Yeah, I think we covered that. At least talked about it.
No, we mentioned it, yeah.
Meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador? By all means, I think it a wonderful idea. We have received no reports of etheric disturbances or unusual beast trap activity of late. If Alphino believes your presence may help him to secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him.
Alright.
Antecedent. I take it Harris has explained the situation. He has. Yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. The Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? Would that I knew. The question of their motives is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than is generally known. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, who is that? And can they fuck off?
The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of Abelathia's spine. Ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean alliance formed in the wake of Alamigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silver Tear Skies. Since which time, their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors' pleas, even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cartano, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realm, their banners were conspicuously absent. They have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the alliance at every opportunity. I've explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one our nations will fall, as once fell Alamigo. And what have mine efforts yielded? Why not? Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so. Rather than the lowly messengers we've been fobbed off with in the past, this time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive as to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something they desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrovertible truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may be assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Harris. Our old friend Lord Horsefant is expecting us. Since our quest to recover the Enterprise, I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His fondness may prove useful to our cause. And back to Kurthus.
Yep. And hopefully whoever is out there can stop revving their engines.
Never.
Never!
Yeah. 20 quests were taken out in total from this half of the game.
Yep.
Yay! My sage quest done.
Woo!
It's actually fun to fight that bastard.
Okay, I guess I didn't get a teleport offer there or something. Oh well.
Oh well.
And we walk to the body.
Good day, buddy. Hello, Horsefant.
Now he's under arrested.
Alright.
Are you talking with Horsefant or am I waiting?
And click.
Okay.
Teleport away!
Ah, Harris, ever a welcome sight. Our hearths have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. You know, knowing what I know about Ishgardian, that makes me go, Ah, good Master Alphino. An honor, as always. Likewise, Lord Horsefant. You okay?
Accidentally inhaled saliva.
Always fun.
Yeah.
Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense. Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Fortomp may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. Its recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Emmerich arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier. I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. But if you're willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. Just like, yep. Let's see.
Alright.
We've done this little alley here. Yep, right back here. Proceed.
Alrighty.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Hooray! Ah.
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your
Like more
service.
cutscenes.
Your reputation precedes you, Sir
know, right?
Emmerich. I think
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
find
don't you
that we
love
have
him?
much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
Commence negotiations.
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must admit that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
It's
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry.
I got more hit points to this.
Bottom line.
Dark Knight.
Whole lot of not our fucking problem.
Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even with
Sage healers.
Our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have
Oh,
not
damn,
the
this guy
knights
looks...
to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet.
Whee!
Van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed,
Oh my god.
agree to this meeting.
Let's read one of our healer's name. Hylian Twunk.
Only as a representative of Ishgard that I came.
Okay, I'm trying to actually listen here, so that's not the right button. No, not that one.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed
He's a,
changes in the
one of
heavens.
those big cats.
The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless,
Felt my
I
death.
hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal.
Thank you. Where are you going?
Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first
Right,
step
right in
towards
front
a
of me.
united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this? The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What?
By the Fury? All our precautions were for naught?
Okay. Well, that's oh boy.
I am running out of inventory space.
Sell stuff.
I'm going to need to.
Kind of figured the caravan would get intercepted.
Yep. Well, we gotta end the video here. Thank you guys so much for joining us. If you liked this video, leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell. And we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Yep, see it.
Later.
All of my children in whom life flows abundant, to all of my children to whom death hath passed his judgment.